Wheel on the highway.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a crazy driver. One of the first.
He used to drive us to all our shows.
I know. I used to hop in my little Jeep and drive to these shows, and they got to see how crazy I am. I'm like the ultimate road rager. I'll sit there.
Do not cross him or cut him off.
Oh, I've had a couple of times that, it's been, you think about it, you're like, man, I could really have gotten shot right there because I get so angry.
Next up is Jason Aldean's She's Country, a good tour buddy of ours. We went out with Jason a couple years ago. A good Georgia boy, too. So it's nice to have a couple rednecks out there making music. But here he is with She's Country.
Hey, everybody, this is Charles with Lady A. We've taken the wheel on the highway.
He's always the one driving.
The road's new country.
Crazy.
Sirius XM.
Antebellum, and we're taking the wheel on the highway.
Hey, next up, we got a good buddy of ours who actually put us on tour with him. This is Keith Urban's new one, Put You in a Song.
Here it is, On the Highway.
Hey, Blue.
Hey, this is Hillary from Lady Antebellum. One of the, I think, most amazing feelings you can have is whenever another artist cuts one of the songs that you've written. And Charles and Dave have both had that happen a couple of times with Josh Kelley's Georgia Clay, with also Luke Bryan's Do I. And this is my first outside cut that's become a single, and it is by the beautiful Sarah Evans, and it's called A Little Bit Stronger.
Hey, this is Charles.
Hillary.
And Dave.
And we are
Lady Antebellum.
Taking the wheel on the highway.
And up next is our brand new single, a song that we actually didn't write. It's one of the 3 songs on our new album that we did not write.
We're really proud of this song. This is, when we were in the studio, this was that song when we walked out of, the vocal booth and tracking it, that everybody sat there in silence for a second, and we had a nice heavy moment all together with our producer and all the guys that played on the record. And
I was in the control room with Paul Worley because Charles is obviously singing lead on this song and Dave was playing guitar on the track, and that instrumental take is one take. It was just a magical moment in the studio, and most of the vocal,
we kept about 80% of the
80% of the vocal is the scratch vocal of Charles's, first couple of takes on that as well. And so we just felt like this was a relevant message. It's like, it doesn't matter how old you are. There's moments and seasons of your life where you just get numb, and it takes something so small as, being in the grocery store with your grocery cart and seeing a little baby and her mom driving by you in the aisleway and her just smiling at you, and you're like, oh, okay, there it is. Like, there's the beauty in the world, And we just felt that was something that a lot of people needed to hear, us included, because it's just so easy to get caught up in just trying to make as much money and then retire and then go on this vacation, and like everybody's so caught up in what's in the future instead of just looking at right now.
Traffic cross.
Hey, this is Charles.
Hillary.
And Dave.
And we are
Lady Antebellum. We're taking the wheel on the highway.
We all have a face for radio, so we'll do that.
Sirius XM.
Hey, everybody, this is
Lady Antebellum. We're taking the wheel on the highway.
The road's new country.
Sirius XM.
New country.
We're taking the wheel on the highway. Up next is another tour buddy of ours. Martina was the very first tour that we ever went on a couple years ago. So thanks to Martina McBride for having us out. And here she is with Broken Wing.
Lady Antebellum, taking the wheel on the highway. And up next, my brother with a song that we actually co-wrote together. This is Georgia Clay.
Check it out now on the highway. Hey, we've had great opportunities to open up for all kinds of people, but to finally now be at the point where, it's just our fans out there. We get to show them different sides of us, songwriting and entertaining, and we can kind of do, stretch out the show and take our time with it. So it's so exciting to be out there on stage, and the fans have been great on the tour so far.
And up next, the last guy we toured with, actually this past summer on the Southern Voice Tour, Mr. Tim McGraw with It Felt Good on My Lips.
Hey, we're
Lady Antebellum.
We've taken the wheel on the highway.
And up next is a song that has completely changed our career. Thank you so much to all the fans out there listening that have called in and requested this song and responded to this the way that you have. Here's our song, Need You Now.
On Sirius XM, baby. Hey, this is Charles.
Hillary.
And Dave.
And we are
Lady Antebellum.
Well, it's been really fun hanging with you guys today. We're going to kind of go off the map a little bit and play a song from an artist that has been a huge influence to us. This is Tom Petty's Learning to Fly.
Hope you like it.
Here it is on the highway.